It's just going through the whole off season, trying to figure out what's the right place for me, and obviously there's a lot of opportunity here, so I think that's kind of why we chose to come here. Some open spots, and I think if I can come in here and pitch well and show I'm my old self, and I think I have a good opportunity.
You're also a guy that likes competition. There's like 36 pitchers in camp.
Yeah. I mean, just like last year being in Seattle, there's a lot of young guys, and the competition kind of brings out the best in everyone. You kind of play up. I feel like when you're competing for a spot like that, and it's something I've had to do pretty much every spring training, so it's nothing new for me. But it'll be nice to, kind of have some fun and see the young guys, and maybe, back in the day when I've played with some older guys, give them a little, or they would help me out, being a young guy. So kind of return the favor and pay it forward a little bit.
Because there are so many people here, does that make it harder?
On
you?
On me?
There are so many people competing.
Not really. I mean, at some point, I got to just go out there and can control what I can control. When they give me the ball and I can go out there in between the lines and pitch, then, all of that goes away and I just have to do a job. So that's kind of the focus. And, when you step in between those lines, you have one thing to do, and that's as a pitcher, and that's to get guys out. So that's the plan.
You and Wade were together in Seattle last year. Were you in touch with him at all after he signed here, or did you talk to him at all?
A little bit over the course of the off season, just kind of figuring out, where things stand and how we're doing and stuff. So I was aware when he signed, and then I think that was, I don't know, a month or so before I signed. So it is what it is. I had to kind of do what was the best opportunity for me. So I think that was the ultimate goal, was to get somewhere where I have a chance to, make the team and make the rotation out of camp, and ultimately we picked here.
After all this time in the major leagues, was it difficult waiting this long?
Yeah, it was something that I hadn't done. Usually I had picked somewhere, I don't know, like December sometime. So waiting all the way up until February, and even after camp starts was difficult. Obviously when I started throwing bullpens at home and starting to get ready, it started getting that anxious feeling of getting back into it and get going. So it was definitely difficult, but happy to do it, to end up in the right place.
Did you worry at all that the call wouldn't come?
No, there were some offers out there, all minor league. So I think we were just trying to weigh the options and see what was the best fit.
Tommy, you've been a starter most of your career, but last year, the way the Mariners did it, they used a lot of openers, and they brought you and Wade in after those guys as bulk-getting pitchers. What was that adjustment like for you, and did you like it, and how did you react to that?
Yeah, I still consider that almost as being a starter, just because I still knew the date I was going to pitch. It just wasn't going to be in the first inning or to start the game. Sometimes it was in the first inning, but I think that was just that wasn't really much of a change, because they still allowed me to get ample time to warm up, just in case something happened in the first inning. Most of the time they would get somebody else up if other guy was in trouble. So I still had a lot of time to warm up as if I were a starter. So not much adjustment there, but I didn't mind it. It was okay.